everybody likes Christmas movies, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's a lot of nostalgia around them. There's, you know, the romance, there's, you know, getting presents, and everyone's favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard, right?
Welcome to the party, pal!
That's a Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie. There's always a debate around this time. He saves the world during Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. God bless you, everyone, and a very Merry Christmas soon to be for all of you. I am Father Steve.
Michelle Piccolo.
God bless you. Newly consecrated, Michelle. Almost 2 months now. God bless you.
Yeah.
I think that everybody has their favorite Christmas movies.
Oh, absolutely.
If you don't like Christmas movies, there's something wrong with you. Do you want to list our top 5 favorites?
Yeah.
But ladies first. Why don't you go first and
right.
give us your top 5?
Right. So number 5 is a classic. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, I know some people get a little annoyed when they see it on TV, like running on TV during the Christmas season, but I don't ever get tired of it. I think everyone cries at the end. How can you not? How can you not? Number 4 would be a movie from the 80s, surprise, surprise, called Santa Claus the Movie. Like, it's not the Santa Claus.
Is that the Tim Allen one?
No, not that. I know, everyone gets confused.
Santa Claus the movie.
It's just called Santa Claus the Movie. It's from the 80s, 1985 to be specific. Huh. And oh my gosh, I just remember watching it like a lot during childhood.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
Oh my gosh, it's so great. It's
really?
So great. Some creepy parts, but
really, that's
it's very 80s. It's very 80s.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Number 3 is a movie I remember seeing in the theaters and just laughing hysterically with my family. Home Alone.
Oh my gosh, everyone loves Home Alone. Yeah.
Kevin. Oh yeah, just like a great story. I
Yeah.
mean, just a silly but like family friendly. You know, anyone can appreciate it.
I've seen that movie so many times. You know, when we were kids, it would just play on VCR over and over.
Over and over.
Great movie.
My top 2 are totally opposite in terms of genre, I suppose. So number 2 would be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, great.
I mean, you have to have that in your top. I'm sorry, just I
think that's my brother's favorite movie of all time.
My brother-in-law's favorite movie of all time.
No way.
They would get along very well. Mike has memorized it. I know he has.
That's funny.
Yeah. But just, come on. I mean, there's just so many good one-liners from that.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
So good.
And my number 1 would be A Christmas Story. The Christmas Story house is in Cleveland, and you can go visit. It's a museum and everything.
Really?
Yeah. So they have the exterior of it, and then they went in and redesigned it to look exactly like the Christmas Story house.
I got to go to the Christmas Story house in Cleveland.
They got the leg lamp and the display and everything.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to the Christmas Story house in Cleveland. Yeah. So Christmas Story is, I mean, that's one of those movies that's super quotable.
No, I want an official red undercover knife and 200 jet ready by rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite things just about this time of the year is that there's one channel that shows the Christmas Story over and over, 24 hours a day, just on loop. For me, like, this time of year is a really festive year, and especially as Christians, it should. Like, we have reason to rejoice, right?
Absolutely. All right, your top 5.
My top 5, good. So I have a good schmattering also of top 5. So I love Christmas movies. My number 5 is Elf. Buddy the Elf. So there's a like this undercurrent in the culture of just like it's becoming the new Christmas story.
Oh,
like,
right.
Elf is just become a kind of like the modern day classic that everyone quotes and super quotable. Number 4, your number 1, A Christmas Story.
Yes.
So laughable, family orientated, and so it's you can just as you're watching it, you can just see yourself there in that and Ralphie's family, and they're dysfunctional but they love each other and they celebrate. He gets bunny pajamas and he doesn't like them, doesn't want to hurt feelings. Every family kind of shared that. My number 3, I think a really underrated movie in general, but really underrated in the Christmas scene is Scrooged.
Okay.
Bill Murray's Scrooged. It's his take. I don't think he wrote or directed it, but it's his take just on that old classic of Scrooge. You know, where the angels come back and just take him to the different parts of his life where they show that he screwed up. And, 1988, kind of in that 80s genre of movies.
Right.
It's a really, really, really great movie. I love it,
I haven't seen it.
but it's a really, really good movie.
Good.
My top 2 hard to pick also, but two oldies. There, my number 2 is Miracle on 34th Street, not the 90s version, which is good, but Miracle on 34th Street, the 40s version, really a phenomenal movie. Just shows a story of an old man who thinks he's Santa working in a mall, and the little girl who believes in Santa, but no one else in her family does, and so just the love story between them and all of that. My number 1 movie of all time made your list.
Okay.
It's a Wonderful Life. The story of George Bailey, who feels that his life is worthless, which I think really speaks into a lot of people's lives here, that he really is valuable. And it doesn't really play with a direct Christian theme in so many ways. It just helps to pull out what people go through in their lives. So it's Christmas. What do you think? Why don't we pick 2 movies instead of just one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, good.
All right.
Christmas Story and It's a Wonderful Life.
All right.
That sounds good.
great.
Let's do it.
Sounds like a
So
plan.
you don't get just 1 review for Christmas. You get 2 reviews. That sounds awesome. So stay tuned for those. Well, God bless you and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas.